Chapter 4:16. Before going out, Alex was still a little hesitant and reluctant. He didn't know how to deal with a passionate and bold girl like Mia. He didn't want to hurt her feelings, and more importantly, he didn't want to betray Emma. He was in a complete dilemma right now. He was worried that Mia would confess to him again during the hot springs getaway, and she might make an even bolder move too. On the other hand, since he had promised his wife, it was impossible to retract his promise, so he could only go ahead with the plan. As they went downstairs, they saw Mia poking her head out of a Audi and saying, "Alex, put the luggage in the trunk and sit in the back. Let Emma sit in the front and chat with me on the way." "Okay," Alex nodded, put the luggage in the trunk, and squeezed into the back seat. When he sat down, Mia turned and winked at him shyly. Pretending not to see it, Alex stretched himself and said, "Oh, I'm so tired. I didn't sleep well last night, so I'll catch a nap now." Then, he closed his eyes and pretended to fall asleep. Mia was a little disappointed with his reaction and understood why he did so, but she couldn't say anything since Emma was there. Moreover, she had expected the cold and indifferent treatment from Alex, but it didn't matter, since she had already liked him. She buckled herself up and was ready to fight this protracted battle with him. She didn't feel guilty as well because she knew that Emma and Alex did not consummate their marriage. Mia started her car and drove to the outskirts. After an hour or so, they arrived at the foot of a majestic mountain, and not long after, they reached the entrance of Pinewood Resort. Pinewood Hot Springs was the only natural hot springs resort in Orris Hill and was located at the foot of Mount Lanrus. There were several natural geothermal hot springs in here, and the Orem Grand Group had bought the hot springs and the entire mountain and developed Pinewood Resort. Pinewood Resort was very expensive with its wonderful and all-rounded services and facilities, so only the rich could afford to stay here. Even so, the rooms were very hot-selling. It wasn't only the wealthy people in Orris Hill but the people in surrounding cities as well who would flock to this place for its amazing hot springs. It was the weekend today and the business here was booming. They could hardly find an available parking spot in the parking lot. Behind the wheel, Mia circled the car park several times until she finally found an empty parking space. Thrilled, she looked around to make sure no one was waiting for the spot and quickly drove towards the empty space. She adjusted the car and was ready to reverse and park. Just when her car was almost entering the space, a Mustang suddenly drove towards them at a high speed. The Mustang was so fast, it drifted swiftly at the corner and rushed towards the empty space where Mia was about to park. Mia freaked out by the scene and she couldn't step on the brake in time, so her car continued to reverse. With a loud and shrill squeak, the rear of Mia's car scratched the Mustang's side. Mia regained her composure and quickly stopped her car. She couldn't help but frown and complained, "What the hell? Did they literally try to steal my spot? That's so rude. Don't they know what first come first served is?" At this moment, a young man wearing a flashy leather jacket and a greasy hairstyle came out of the Mustang. His face darkened horrifically when he glanced at the scratch on the side of his car. He gritted his teeth in dismay before he walked up to Mia's car and banged the window hard as he yelled, "Fuck you! Are you fucking blind? Can't you see that I was going to park at this spot? Damn it, you scratched my brand new car. Come down right now, motherfucker."